Hello, welcome to the Venture Selection Platform. So happy to see you're here. When you arrive to the platforms, one of the first things you'll see is a teal button to review the confidentiality agreement. We ask that all activators keep the contents of the individual applications confidential. So please review the agreement and sign it if all looks good. So you're going to click Agree and then click Submit. A reminder that there's no right way to vote and to trust your intuition. There are two ways to review the venture applications. Returning activators who have reviewed what we are now calling deep mode will already be familiar with this way. Deep mode is all about diving into the details of each venture's application. You will view the list of applications in your batch, choose which one to review, and read through the entire application. Once reviewed, you can cast your vote and return to the list and review another. The second way to vote is flow mode. Flow mode is all about following the energy and trusting your intuition and gut. It's a way to streamline your review process of each venture application to the 3 questions that are most meaningful to you. You'll review applications randomly, one after another, versus deep mode, where you choose and click into each application. And one of my favorite features with flow voting is the ability to expand the view and then read the entire application. This is so helpful to me because I can narrow down to the information that I automatically prioritize when in deep mode without all the noise. Also being able to review more with ease. I'm going to start by walking you through flow mode. When we click the flow button on the right, this next screen will appear. Let's pause here. At the top, we have our venture selection guidelines, and then a Customize Your View button. Before we get into that and begin reviewing, we also have 3 buttons below. Switch to Deep Review, see example feedback prompts, and consider existing Coreless ventures. In either deep mode or flow mode, you have the option at any point to switch from one mode to another, so feel free to try out both ways and see what you like. The Consider Existing Coreless Ventures will take you to our venture portfolio, where you can learn more and view what ventures we have selected over the past years. This is completely optional, however, we wanted to give you the opportunity in case you were curious. Moving forward to flow voting, select Customize Your View. From there, you will see 3 drop-down options on the Customize Your View page. In order to start reviewing, you will need to select 3 questions. I'm going to select, describe your venture, sustainability goals, and then why you, why now. In order to proceed forward, these fields are required, so make sure that you click and select one for each, and then click Finished. The button that once said Customize Your View will now say Review Applications. Click that and we can start reviewing. Because I selected Describe Your Venture, the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and Why You, Why Now, the venture's responses to those questions will be the only ones on this venture application. We have included a bit of basic profile information, including also the ability to heart a venture, which will save and be viewable in the Saved Ventures tab below. Scrolling down, we can see the 3 questions, and at the bottom, the ventures ask. So here's the Describe Your Venture question, why you, why now, and then which sustainable development goals you are working on. And then we also have the ask here. Below the ask is View Full Application. This is a toggle switch across on the right, and if you select this, you'll see the entire application appear. So I'm going to click that and see all the rest of it appeared. To view, please scroll back up to any section or question you want to view. So now I can see about their vision, about how being a venture would help grow their business, and a little bit about their team. Once you're finished reviewing, in the lower right hand, you may have noticed 2 teal buttons, a check mark to represent yes and a horizontal line to represent no. No matter which one you select, the next screen will appear, and this is where you'll get the chance to give feedback, answer the ask, and stay in touch. Afterwards, to move forward, select the solid teal button at the bottom to review the next application and so on. So I'll click yes. On this page is where we have the opportunity to add comments about the application or even answer the ask. So I could say, I would love to support. And maybe my comment is, I think what your business is working on is so important. Because one of the things that I chose was the SDGs. So I'm very mindful of what sustainable development goals they're working on. And then the last thing is if I would like to stay in touch, if whether they're selected or not. So I'm going to say yes. So then there's two ways that I can move on and review the next application. One is I can click the blue teal button here or this little circle on the side. So I'm going to click it. Either way works. And then I'm on to the next application. Say you want to actually go into deep mode. What you'll do is you'll select the back button and then you'll click switch to deep review. And then you click that. Now you'll be back to this way where you review applications one at a time and you can choose which one you want to read into. For deep mode, we'll click into an application, and first off, each applicant, you will see their location, sector, some basic information, and then you can click out on any of these links to visit their website or their social media platforms. If you would like to bookmark and heart this venture and save it for later to come back to, just click the heart right here. And when you do, you'll find it in the Saved Ventures tab down below. Again, here is a quick reminder of the voting guidelines, and then below that, of course, the application itself. Questions such as, what is your venture's vision? Why you, why now? Sustainable development goals, your current business model, just anything of the full application is here. And at the very bottom, every venture has the opportunity to share an ask and what they most need help with. So this is a great chance for us to practice radical generosity and provide as much feedback and support and encouragement as possible to everyone who applies. When you're ready to make your selection, click this button down here, and then this pop-up will come up, and this is the venture's ask right here. Once you've provided comments, answered the ask, and decided if you want to stay connected, then what you'll see is a yes or no, and then once you click one of those, up in the corner here, you can press submit, and then it takes you back to this page, and you can see that you have 4 left to review. And when you're done reviewing all of your applications, I still have 4 to go, but when you're done reviewing all applications, you'll see a button where you can either continue voting or you can say, I'm finished. And even if you've clicked I'm finished, there's always the ability to go back and be like, no, I want to vote more. When you are done reviewing your first batch of applications, you will then see a screen where you have options, and you can either continue reviewing and you'll immediately get another batch of applications, or you can say, I'm finished, I'm completed, and from there you'll see a link to a quick feedback form. We'd love to hear how your experience was today, and thank you so much, and hope you enjoy your selection process. And thank you for being part of the community and this very exciting part of our venture process. And if you have any feedback around flow voting, we would love to hear about that and what's resonating and what's not. And thank you, and excited to see what's next.